Ciao, welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Lady Nika, and with last night's episode of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, honey. The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, we opened up the episode with Eva friend Natasha throwing her this beautiful baby shower child. It was sunflower themed and everything. It was real cute. It sure was. And baby, was that the theme because of it being a baby shower and the sunflower themes and stuff. Oh, it was so pretty, y'all. Um, was that liquor they was drinking out them damn bottles good? They like baby bottles. Honey, that was cute. But old Tanya and Miss Shamir was telling their own tea, baby. Tanya done laid all the way back, telling it all, honey. I said, truth or dare, bitch, truth or dare. Now, Nene girl, you just a ball of shade in a new face. Just a ball of shade in a new face. We already know why Miss Eva don't film at her own house. Hell, let it go. Shut up before you trigger that ignorant man and bothering that girl over basically nothing. We know why. Let it go. Now that spot was beautiful. I love the theme. Let it be. It was a good time had by all. Later on, we see Candy, Tanya, and Kenya go outside to talk, and the topic was marking his event. Tanya knew off the top that Kenya only wanted to use her to get Paul to come to that event because I think he has a rather good, upstanding name in the area, and she wanted to use her for that. Although she didn't have no problem slandering Paul's good name just a few short weeks ago with the old cooking lady, right? So that didn't really go no further with that because nothing was resolved. Tanya knew what time it was. She knew exactly what Kenya had up her sleeves. Now let's go over to Candy and the crew, baby, because she over there working on her acting, child. She said it and she meant it. Candy is one smart cookie that I admire for the fact that she got a role in The Shy as the stud, and she was really getting into that character. I said, you better do it, Miss Candy, girl. You do your best, but I like the fact that you be on your bags, honey. Another bag for Candy. Do that thing. Then we see Karma come through and they talk about her filming schedule and how it's going to be close to the around the time that baby, her surrogate is going to give birth to the baby and whatnot. And then they went on to talking about Todd and his business adventures and how he seems to have a takeover spirit and trying to push Candy out. And I'm thinking two things: one, he can't do that because it's probably your coin girl. Mm-hmm. It's probably your coin, and he can't do that because he simply can't do that, honey. I wasn't feeling that out, but I do love these scenes where we see Candy showing us what else she do besides eat and be messy on him. I like when she do that, and I like when she show us her family dynamics. I get a hoot and a holler out of the old lady gang. Y'all remember when Bertha said? I remember she said it was a scheme set up by Todd to come to us with the bullshit. Her family's a riot, messy as hell, but a riot. Okay, I just like Candy business side. I do. Now Kenya bounced her ass over there to Lake Bailey, her and Cynthia talking and shit. And she talking about Mike and how she feels about what they experiences been. And I get y'all friends and all of that, but Kenya might not be in a good space right now to give you the best advice. I don't trust a bitch that's going through a whole lot of turmoil and discord in her life giving me no sound advice about how me and my man, what to do with me and my man going through what we going through. I don't really care for all of that. I'ma let her go on have it there. And then I didn't like the fact that she kept trying to compare Mike and Mark to each other. Those men are total polar opposites, baby, because Mike actually loves and respects Cynthia, whereas Mark not so much with you, Kenya. Kept bringing up his past, and I was like, girl, that ain't your man. Calling him a liar, that ain't cool, Twirl. Trying to, I'm not trying to be, mean toward her or nothing like that, but I had to call it out like I see it. And Kenya just not the person to go to for good advice round about now. Hell, her man willing to do something your man won't even do, and let's get help for y'all situations. Cynthia, don't sit over there and let that girl bring all that bad juju up in your house. Cause right now she going through something and it's reflecting in how she acts and how she thinks. She ain't coming from a sound place. It might not be maliciously done from from her, from a malice place. But girl, this woman ain't stable enough to get. I don't never take no advice from no bitch going through. If a bitch ain't happy in her marriage or her relationship, I don't need her advice. Cause if she going through in her shit, she gonna her opinions are gonna be based off of what she going through. She can't give me no sound advice if she not in a stable, happy place. King ain't in no stable, happy place. Since you don't listen to her, listening to her gonna fool around and have you over there lonely with your friend Bob every night. Cause it look like that's what she be doing. Trust and believe. Mm-hmm. Now Nene at her house on the phone with old Miss ass Wendy Williams gossiping and shit. She bothered because Kenya ignoring her. Wendy saying forget it, child, just a damn mess. I'm not spending no time on that. That wasn't important to me. Now, let's talk about this event because Mark is just a nasty as hell toward Kenya with no respect. And she done got his clothes together. He complained. He didn't like her outfit either, even though it was beautiful to me. But of course, Mark got complaints galore, rushing her to get ready. He didn't like them matching. I mean, just ugly and hard to watch because he dogging her out and she my twirl. Kenya, Kenya. Are you desperate? This man embarrasses you every time he's with you on national TV, and it's just okay. He hates you, bitch. Get it together. He ain't with you. He is not worth it, baby. He looks sugary sweet with me to me with that old heavy ass tongue. Girl, why do you keep letting this man just step all over you like you're a piece of crap? You just take it. You got a baby. What that girl Cheryl Pepsi Riley said back up in the 80s. Thanks for my child. Keep it moving, Kenya. Now, girl, I know heavy is the head that wear the crown, but what is wrong with you, honey? Your crown has tilted over this man. We learned that they wind up going to the event separately. He left her. We also learned Mark is a little star in his mind, honey. He loves himself a whole lot and he arrogant as hell. And I got a question. Was Mike not the host of this event? Was Mike not the goddamn host of this event? See, this is why I don't like this show as much as it's too ridiculous and ooh, I get mad. Now he sashayed his glamorous looking ass all around that room before he even acknowledged Cynthia and Mike. And what the point was that? What the hell point was that all about? What was that all about? What was the point? You see what I'm saying? What was the point of that? Because if you really want to know the truth, one of them the only real castmates that we recognized that was in the crowd. You knew them people he was talking to. Put it in the panty. Did you know them people he was talking to? That's all I'm saying. Mm. Anyway, one thing I learned about this event, Mark and Kenya are equal. She, he is the female version of her up and down. Tanya came there. First, her name wasn't placed right on the seating in on the list. Then once we get past that point, we learn Shamira ain't coming, so it's a seat available with Ken and them at the table. But Kenya don't want her to sit there talking about their seats are arranged seats and she over there across the room somewhere. That's what she's supposed to be. Even when Portia said, well, Kenya, Shamia and them not coming, so that opens up some seats. Oh, they've already been refilled with somebody else. Alive from the pits of hell. Alive from the pits of hell. Because later on you went and asked your husband about them refilling them seats. He said he didn't give a damn. Anybody could sit there. That's messed up. That's just dirty. See, some of this stuff that you getting is karma good because it come back to you. Nene at least told y'all seasons ago you never win when you play dirty. It is not Tanya's fault Mark hates you. Marlo arrived with her two nephews. Ooh, they look so cute together. But you know, Marlo is a little fashionista. I give her to work down here sometime, but she be sharp. And she brought her two nephews. They look really, really nice together. And Kenya, I know she showed up a little late, but Kenya gonna try to place her somewhere damn near in the back when it's a room for them to sit up closer with the friends. So she took her nephews and she began to walk away. She told them, baby, you don't never sit up front. You don't never go nowhere where you tolerate it and not celebrate it. You don't take a seat to the back when you can sit up front right here. Oh no, we are leaving, honey. Kenya, on the other hand, talked about how she didn't pay for a ticket and should be grateful. Told you. We see the girls, Eva, Portia, and Cynthia, and the girls, they got up to go get Marlo and tell her to come back and told her that there were seats at the table with them. This Kenya shit, this ain't got nothing to do with no more. Well, you know, Kenya didn't appreciate that, baby. She talked shit, of course, calling her classes. But in this scene, on this episode, in this season, you was a classless act, honey. You was putting 20 on 10 for no damn reason, all because you mad at this man. You doing the most toward people, all because this man ain't treating your ass right. And that's something that you can't take out on other people if you wasn't so desperate. They go to show y'all beautiful women be desperate as fuck too sometimes. Not all, not all, okay? But some of these women you think wouldn't have no problem finding love be the most loneliest, bitterest bitches on planet Earth. Because as beautiful as they still can't find a man that sits that crown up on their head and honors it. Okay, Kenya, one of them. This was supposed to be a positive event, trying to show young black men some positivity. And she actually brought some kids. I ain't see too many of them in there, but she actually brought some young black men. But you ready to put them out the place because you in your fields, because this man ain't treating you right and you projecting it off on everybody else. Then in the final scene, he gets ignorant with the damn Bravo crew. Baby, talk to them crazy. It's gonna say that that's the last time that they'll ever see him again. And I said, promise me that, bitch. Cause I'm sick of your heavy tongue, sugary sweet ass. I'm sick of looking at you. You are awful individual. And Kenya, you deserve better. It's something wrong with you. It's something broken inside of you if you feel like that's the type of man that you want to be with. You sitting there letting that man treat you like that. What about when your daughter get a little bit older? Oh, but then they put a caption up on the screen that said the very next day, Mark and Kenya announced they were filing for divorce. Good riddance, bitch. He a despicable ass wife. You needed to make your next move, your best move, get that man away from your child. As far as how he treats you. Cause she gonna see that growing up if you stick around that man and think that's how a man's supposed to treat a woman. And guess what? She gonna be just like you years later. Break the generational cycle, the curse. I mean, girl, get away from that man and live your best good life. That's it. That's it. That's all. Shit. I ain't got nothing else to say about that. Get down in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts and opinions about this episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Let me know how you feel about all of this, honey, because I definitely want to know. Um, in closing, as always, remember the depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please remember to rate the video. Ratings get me recognized on the YouTube streets. Comment down below in the panic. Let me know what you thought about this episode. And if you have not subscribed to this channel or my backup channel, Lady Nika Live, please subscribe to both of my channels today. Once you subscribe, tap your notification bell button. Set them things to all so that each and every time I drop a pre-recorded video or go live from this channel, you will get a notification and you can come over and join in the conversation. Thank you all for your continued support. Have a great remainder of your Monday. And I will see you guys on the next upload. Peace.